Hi again. I'm gonna see how far we can get on this project today. It's snowing out, and I'm gonna wait till maybe tomorrow or Friday to clear the snow because it just keeps coming down. So I need to put a new tank on this, and I need to return this old tank. Has a little bit left in it, but I don't want to run out right in the middle of an awesomely perfect weld. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. You want to keep these tanks between 25 and 30 pounds of pressure. I keep mine at 26, 27 pounds. Let's try this piece again. I forgot I had this really long clamp. It should be very helpful. But it isn't. I thought it was longer than it is. Well, we can get it on one of the sides at least. That's something. Okay, I put that same warped piece of steel from yesterday that I was having so much trouble with. I grinded off the old welds and put it back in place. This time, now that I had time to sleep on it, I made a new clamping system that seems to probably gonna work. In fact, I'm sure it's gonna work. Everything looks flush. Sometimes you just have to sleep on things. So maybe I can salvage this piece of steel after all. I've been teaching Snoopy how to fetch for about an hour this morning. It went surprisingly well. The reason I'm doing this is because previous welds leave a lot of charring along the edges. Sometimes, not all the times, but especially in the corners. And sometimes it's kind of hard to strike an arc, even with a MIG. So that's why I did that. It's kind of really hard to see down in there. So I had to bring the big lights out. I don't know if it'll do any good or not, but we'll give it a go. Okay guys, I finally got this last panel in, and it was with great pride. I welded in what I could reach on the bottom, which was not easy, but it worked out. And then I welded the rest that I needed to on the outside. And I took a die grinder because this is where I had the most trouble in the corners. I actually welded it in the corners on the outside, and I took a die grinder and grinded them out, because it just isn't going to matter, because these aren't going to stay plain anyway. So yeah, I'm glad I slept on it, because I got to thinking it just isn't going to matter. So I'll just use this warpy piece, and that way I'll have more steel to play with, right? Heck yeah! Alright, let's keep going now. We got the project laying on its side. That's the piece I just put in, the last piece of the upper portion, which is the box, the bottom being the cabinet. So now we're going to trim it out, dress it up, and we're getting there. Heck yeah! Okay, we got the one roughed in. Now we get the bottom roughed in. Everything's roughed in, and then it takes a week to get everything ready for paint after that. We have the bottom in. Now, because we're going to have angle iron going across the front to cover the crease or the opening or that gap between the cabinet top and bottom with some angle iron, I'm going to try to do the same to keep it matched all the way around on both sides if I can. If I have enough. So I found some small angle iron. I'm going to try that. There, now that's going to match. When I put the angle iron on this side, that's this little tiny piece of angle iron is going to match. And not only that, it's going to help separate that look from the top box to the bottom cabinet. You know, we artists think like that. And then I'm going to dress this up with some diamond plate. Just designs in it. Maybe make an X on it. Or, you know, I might have to sleep on that. I'll probably sleep on that. Boy, it's getting heavy, boys. Yeah, that little tiny piece of angle iron there looks nice. I'm going to put one here and down there, the same as this. And then of course we have to duplicate all of that on this side. Not today. So like we always do, and those of you that who've been following the channel know this, I'm dragging everything. I roll around on this stool here and it picks up every magnet. Hold on. Let me see what I'm dragging. Yep, a magnet. All right. I was thinking I'm going to change it from that big angle iron to cover the gap of the cabinet door to this little stuff. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Actually, truthfully, I'd forgot that I even had this little stuff until I saw it laying over there in the corner. And I hope I have enough. You know what? This can't cost anything. I'll probably go buy some, maybe even if I don't have enough. To place this around the front so it all flows really nice. I don't know. I'll sleep on it. But that side is getting close to being completed. This is the panel that we put in today. We put in this, that, and the other below it here, this. I'll probably change my mind and do something else. It's inevitable. Yeah. I'm just glad I was able to use that old warped panel, this sheet metal here. I didn't feel like cutting anymore, and I don't like wasting material. Believe me, this is going to be a finished product here in the not too distant future. It's just going to get better and better. Got this. I think that's about it. I might have to stop and buy some. A little bit bigger stuff. All right, let's see what happens. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm hungry.